But let's be clear, back in 2019, AI voices were robotic, monotone, and painfully obvious.
Breaking news! Cody ITC says AI couldn't fake voices in 2019. That's right, apparently Siri was still busy playing Candy Crush back then. Yeah, buckle up, this is gonna be messy! Ciao amici! And a warm hug to my dear patrons and friends. Today's dish is not the main course, but more of a side dish, a spicy one, because this video is a companion to an excellent roast cooked up by the bearded orc himself.
Has called me a hateful orc.
All I did for the Horde!
Yes, Cody's words, not mine. Beardo gets scared. Beardo already served a plate full of critical thinking and logic. And you know me, when there is good ragu alla bolognese, I bring the spaghetti.
That's hot.
Or tagliatelle, since they go better with ragu alla bolognese. But anyway, where there are bullocks to be debunked, where there are claims so wild that makes no sense, you will find me there, flapping my gums for half an hour or so. The video in question is Cody ITC debunked, the truth revealed, it's not what you expected. AI voices and celebrity clips? Jesus, that's a long freaking title for a video which we are about to comment together. And as I said, Beard already gave Cody a substantial reply to him, where it's safe to say he demolished every argument brought up by Cody himself. So here we are, folks, let's go!
Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. It's me, Cody, here.
Oh, thank God! I almost thought it was Morgan Freeman. Don't laugh, apparently this isn't AI. Cody swears.
I swear, trust me.
Well, that's why you're on the naughty list, because you're being naughty right now. So you're gonna be on the naughty list if you...
Today, I wanted to talk about something that's been twisted and exaggerated across our community now for a while.
No, please!
Often used as clickbait or fuel for attacks against us.
Ma'am, he's running me over!
No, I'm not.
Ma'am, hurry, please, hurry!
Honest to God, people, this is exactly how I imagine these words in my head. A Karen, or in this case a Kevin, playing the victim card to get those sweet, sweet PT points. Oh, Cody. Cody, have you realized that nobody's attacking you, but these content creators are just asking questions or calling out your bollocks?
We've been accused of exploiting grief and of faking spirit box sessions.
No.
Get me the manager right now.
How dare people accuse you of such things? After all, you're just using a device where there is no science whatsoever behind, and focus more on the latest past celebrity.
Idiots.
And even if you can believe it, using AI to generate voices. And now, while these accusations get them views, the reality is much more simpler.
So basically, Cody here tells us that he and his buddies have been accused of exploiting grief, faking spirit box sessions, and using AI voices. And then he says the reality is much simpler. Yes, Cody, much simpler. You want views, clicks, and cash. Simplicity at its finest.
Since 2019, we've been using the same tried and true methods as other investigators in the field. The difference is we cut out the filler content and give you guys meaningful sessions without dragging you on for 20 plus minutes of stalling just to hear about 12 replies or so.
No, he's right. In his case, we're only enduring 11 to 12 minutes of pure nonsense and AI voices.
Now, with the rise of AI, some people like to throw around the lazy accusation of it's just AI. It's just another AI generated video. But let's be clear, back in 2019, AI voices were robotic, monotone, and painfully obvious. I could barely get through a single YouTube tutorial or guide on YouTube that was using one of those old, dreaded text-to-speech models.
Hold on, stop the tape! Cody, you are either lying or you have been living under a paranormal rock.
If our sessions had been fake back then, people would have spotted it immediately. The emotional depth and unique cadence of the spirit voices that are coming through simply cannot be generated by AI.
But guys, our voices add emotional depth. AI couldn't do that. Really? Cody, AI was already doing better than your acting career.
Maybe in the future it can be mimicked by AI just like AI is doing with everything else. And I'm sure eventually there's even going to be AI generated hater content with so-called proofs out there that never even existed to begin with.
Curious, because we so-called haters are saying the same things to you and your so-called evidence.
Which is why I'm addressing all of this to you now. We use the same tools investigators have used for years, long before AI was even capable or remotely capable to sounding like a real human today.
Porca miseria, this is rich. Okay, already in 2017, 6 years before your excuse, Lyrebird and other companies could mimic any human voice with creepy precision. By 2016, deep learning speech models were already public. So no, it wasn't just robotic Microsoft Sam, it was voices with cadence, emotion, and even accents. In conclusion, your defense falls apart faster than one of your stupid thumbnails.
We've been here doing this work long before AI was even a mainstream word. We've always stood for one thing: giving the spirits back their voice and bringing peace to those who fear death and mourn the loss of a loved one. To attack our mission is to attack the forces of love, compassion, empathy, and all things that the light stands for.
Ah yes, the Holy Trinity: love, compassion, and YouTube AdSense. Funny how the light always shines brighter on monetized videos with celebrity deaths in the title.
The unseen can use these spirit boxes to communicate and talk. The tech that Cody uses is one of the best I've seen.
One of the best you've seen? That's like saying Cody's machine is the Ferrari of tin cans tied together with strings.
Now, these pieces of equipment are real, and jinns can use them to talk. Cody always uses them to talk to the dead, supposedly spirits of deceased people, including celebrities that have died. Now, in Islam, we do not believe in communicating with souls after people die. We believe that the souls go back to where they belong. However, we do believe in other beings from the world of the unseen, jinns.
Right, now let's clarify something serious for once. In Islamic tradition, jinn are not all evil. They are beings of smokeless fire with free will like humans. Some are good, some are bad, and most are just busy not caring about your spirit box, or they are just as real as angels, demons, fairies, the boogeyman, or Beardo with pink hair and beard. Ma che cazzo? Well, I'll be damned! The Quran states literally jinn live in parallel to humans, but nowhere does it say they will manifest in a $300 gadget off eBay and speak like Tupac.
First off, fuck your bitch in the click you claim.
Because you simply just cannot prove who or what it is that you are speaking to at any given time, and it would be deceptive for me to tell you otherwise. That's why we have our disclaimers and are upfront and honest with you all in every video.
Cody claims he's being honest with disclaimers. Right, because putting a tiny disclaimer at the bottom of your video magically turns a $300 gadget into a legitimate spirit communicator. So yes, the disclaimers exist, but in practice, they don't change the fact that all this is spectacle, not spiritual guidance. And for sure not science.
Some creators in the space hate us not because they believe that we're fake, but because they know that our results are revealing the truth behind spirit communication. And that's what threatens their business model.
The truth? The truth? What? Cody, I will trust a politician rather than you on this matter. Plus, remind me, at the beginning of your video, you said that your experiments are not supposed to be considered scientific or something like that, and yet here you're talking about truth. The only thing you gotta do to make me believe that you are 100% true is to take that thing that you call machine and bring it to experts so they can take it apart and see how it works. But of course you will say, nah, I don't need to prove anything.
What you see on this channel is only a mere fraction of what we've actually uncovered. We have entire archives, multiple hard drives filled with spirit communications.
Ah yes, the mystical spirit USBs. Each drive personally blessed by ghosts probably comes with a free Ouija board app.
Research, and well, some pretty interesting findings.
Pretty interesting findings? Translation, I googled weird noises and saved 500 screenshots.
Some of it you've seen, but much of it is locked away and waiting for an appropriate release date.
Locked away? Sure, because obviously the ghosts signed NDAs before communicating.
Some of that information is too dangerous to release right now, especially in the wrong hands.
Too dangerous, huh? Ma vai a cagare! I wonder if the real threat is the knowledge or the cosmic clickbait it unleashes.
In the wrong hands, it would be twisted, exploited, and used against the very people it was meant to help, just like these beasts tried to do in the past.
The beasts of the past. Probably just people who didn't hit the like button.
But it is there. We have it. It exists. And one day, when the time is right, when the signal comes, we will release it to the world.
Oh, sure, it exists. Just waiting for the right signal, which naturally will arrive along with planetary alignments and ghostly Wi-Fi.
Until then, we continue to push forward, protecting the truth, protecting our community, and standing our ground against those who try to attack the ITC family and our loving community.
We push onward! We protect the truth! AKA, I keep recording random static, dump it on hard drives, and call it classified paranormal archives. Good freaking grief. This was one of the most pathetic attempts for an excuse that I have heard in recent months. In any case, Beardo already nailed it. You say you're not about manipulating the algorithm, not about stretching videos, not about selling false hope. But here you are, stretching a 5-second radio noise into a 20-minute infomercial about your freaking book. The only spirits involved here are the ones you're drinking before hitting the record button. So folks, here is the truth. Cody and every single channel like his are grief profiteers. They jump on tragedies, milk families' pain, and hide behind words like love, light, and compassion. And when caught, they release long excuses like this video, hoping people will forget. But we don't forget. Let's get very real here. Cody even made a session on Irina Zarutska, brutally unalived by a coward who literally said, I unalived her because I felt like it. Let's stop and think about this for a moment. I unalived her because I felt like it. Can you even start to imagine the pain of losing a dear one like that and then hearing this motivation from the killer of your loved one? And a question to you, Cody. What do you think her family felt stumbling upon your session? Comfort, healing, or disgust at watching you cash in on their grief? Beardo is 100% right. You are exploiting people without shame. And when cornered, you cry, "Orc attack!" And lovely people, if you think this is just about Cody, look at his comment section. It's a perfect example of how exploitation creates its own echo chamber. Instead of asking questions or holding him accountable, his followers jumps to defend him no matter what he does. You've got people like this user claiming this is all mental and spiritual warfare, as if skepticism were some demonic attack instead of basic critical thinking. Or this other one who calls skeptics mean-spirited idiots. Il bue che dà del cornuto all'asino. Because apparently the real crime here isn't faking voices of the dead. No, it's daring to ask for evidence. And then there is this user literally asking Cody to contact their cousin who was brutally unalived. That's not content. That's someone's in pain being fed false hope for engagement. This isn't compassion, Cody. It's not healing. It's a cult dynamic. A bubble where any criticism gets silenced, negative comments mysteriously vanish, and the faithful reassure each other that they are fighting some cosmic war against the haters. But the reality is much simpler. You're not fighting darkness, you are feeding off grief and teaching your audience to clap while you do it. So here's my conclusion. Cody ITC is not a warrior of light, is not a prophet, he's not a medium, he's a content farmer with a ghost filter. And like every other faker, when the mask slips, he reaches for excuses. AI wasn't advanced, archives too secrets, haters too jealous. No, Cody, you're just a fraud who can't even keep his lies consistent. I stand with Beardo on every single point, and Cody, next time you want to invoke the forces of love and compassion and empathy, maybe, just maybe, start by not desecrating the memory of unalived women for clicks. And that's false, it's what I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this critique, and if so, please like, share and hype this video. And if this is your first time watching, I hope you consider subscribing to this channel. Anyway, amici miei, stay safe, stay healthy, call out BS when you see them, and I see you all the next one. Ciao!